Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are doing the next part of our 7 Battlefield EZA's showcase series with this episode for the Majin Buu brackets Pure Evil, or who most people refer to as Evil Buu. So he's one of the more interesting ones, I think, out of the units that got Awakening, simply due to the abilities that he does have. So fortunately these two have Shattering the Limit, so we're actually able to get a super. Like many Buu units, he does not have a lot of great key links. In fact, he has no key links outside of Shattering the Limit, so no super attack for Buuhan, but I guess that's okay. So we'll talk about what he does, and that's kind of the main reason why we jumped into this particular boss rush. As you can see, we are fighting LR Vegito, but 1.3 million attack stat, and I'm pretty sure this Buu, not his best support unit in terms of attack links, and not giving any attack support. That Barbady absorbed Kid Buu is only a defensive support unit. So you did see the additional super attack there. This is the big thing about his abilities, and like I said, why we are taking on this event in particular. So if we look at his passive, he gets attack and defense 90%, which is obviously very solid, and then all enemies attack and defense minus 20%. So that's super useful, the fact that he debuffs the enemies. So that's going to come in very handy on a lot of different events, especially things like Super Battle Road. But then he has launches an additional super attack, so just guaranteed, and then has a high chance, listed as 50%, of dodging enemies' attacks, including supers, when there is a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So that is the reason why we jumped into this boss rush where we fight the LR Vegito, because of course he is a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So we will get guaranteed super attack and a... Actually, if we put you in the front slot, yeah, you get... this is actually his best rotation for attack links. Because unfortunately, there's no one single Buu unit that shares all of his attack links. So, obviously, they all share Majin, which is 10% attack and defense. And then he has Brutal Beatdown for 10% and Nightmare for 10%. And those seem to be spread quite, like, varyingly across the different Majin units. Plus, he does also have Kamehameha, which is attack plus 2,500 when super attack is launched, which he does share with the physical Gotenks absorbed Majin Buu that we have here. So let's see what he can get up to here. So this is his best rotation just in terms of links. Obviously, I'm sure once we have physical Kid Buu in that final slot, it'll probably be slightly higher. But yeah, almost 1.8 million. That's definitely not too shabby, especially considering he gets that additional super. He does supreme damage and raises attack for 6 turns, so he is able to stack it a couple of times as well. And yeah, that's a pretty significant amount of damage that we got to see out of him there. We're going to get, I guess, one more out of him before we completely finish off Vegito. So we'll go into the fight after this and then see how well he does against a non-Buu Saga category enemy. So I guess we'll just grab this. Hopefully it won't take too much damage here. Of course he's going to start off with a super attack. So how much is this going to do to EZA Buuhan? We've got Kid Buu on the rotation at least with that big support buff. Yeah, only 100k. That's not the worst. Yeah, Vegito, yeah, of course he'll survive this turn. I just realised we didn't give anyone else super attacks. So yes, he absolutely will survive this turn. And we can get another guaranteed 2 supers in with Evil Buu. I guess that does work to your advantage as well, because it means if you're not able to pick up enough key orbs to get an additional super, to get a super attack, he is guaranteed to get that additional if you're fighting a Buu Saga enemy. So that can be quite beneficial. Plus, of course, there is the fact of his hidden potential ability triggering as well. So there's definitely a lot of possibilities. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then give you those. Activates Kamehameha. And then, yeah, we'll just give you this. So we should do pretty okay. Interested to see what we can hit here. Yeah, 1.8. So still, that's the stack thing that we've got going on. I think that might be the final one. Let's see. Oh no, 1.99. So we're almost at 2 million attack stat. Oh, I really want to see his him with Kid Buu on the road. Oh, there you go. There's the additional from the hidden potential. So we break 2 million attack stat and take out Vegito. So that is a pretty good showing, I would say, for this evil Buu. So let's go on to Goku. Is this UI Goku? I haven't done this one in so long. And we'll see what we can get here with a non-Majin Buu Saga enemy. So let's do that way around. Distinct lack of super attacks. You gotta love the great link set of these various Majin units, but at least we are going to get to see our rotation with physical Kid Buu coming up. And if we haven't taken out Goku yet, we'll have type advantage as well. Of course, we've fallen just under the 80% HP as well, so we don't actually have the full buff. Okay, so we get better links. Oh, not great. So his under 80% buff doesn't give ki either, so we're probably not going to be able to super attack. Is that going to drop them down to there? No. Okay. Well, great start. Finally get Kid Buu on the rotation, and Dokkan's like, nope. No. We know you want to showcase that evil Buu with physical Kid Buu on the rotation, but first of all, we'll give you the lower attack boosting support, and then we'll also go ahead and not give you the orb layout in order to super attack. So that's just fantastic. And we're not going to see him on rotation with the Kid Buu for another 3 turns now. Oh, well, that should give us time. I mean, I don't want the video to be too long, but that should give us time to get where we're going. At least we can get a super attack here with Buuhan. Now, the other question is, I completely forgot. I wanted to do this one because we started off against Super Vegito, not paying attention to what any of the other fights were, which means I did not bring a Barber or anything for the Spirit Bomb phase. So we want to hope that we can seal him up straight away. Although I feel like that's not going to happen, is it? Because we're going to beat him this turn. Wow, look at these orbs, man. Like, still no super attacks possible. Yikes. Alright, well, let's see how well he tanks at least. We do have the defensive buff from the Kid Buu Barbary here though, so wow, 9 damage from a super attack. Okay. Of course, he is passively lowering his attack and defense by 20%. His defense is pretty high, especially with that Kid Buu Barbary on the rotation. But yeah, I wasn't expecting 9 damage from a super attack. That's pretty good. So we're going to get a Buu transformation into my Gohan. Did we actually take out... Oh, we actually didn't even take him out still. Which I guess is good, because it means we now have the ability to go into the last phase with a Sealer and a Dokkan attack ready to go. So watch the Spirit Bomb be in the first slot. Because it's the only way that we get like done over here, is if the Spirit Bomb is in the first slot. So let's find out. The showcase has taken a strange turn. And let's see. How is Dokkan going to screw me over? We're going to get another Ultimate Gohan transformation. Come on. No first slot attack. Of course. So yeah, now we die. Wait, yes, I did bring a Ghost Usher. Yeah, screw you, Goku. Right, so okay, good. Whew. So glad we finally get some orbs. So we're finally going to get a super attack with our boy. It's going to be the Dokkan attack as well. Not his best rotation, but we managed to cheat death at the hands of the Spirit Bomb here. Of course, he hasn't had any chances to stack because we haven't been able to super attack with him at all. So, not the best. So I think this kind of goes to show, like, obviously we did get a little bit screwed over by the orb layout and things like that. And I guess you would never really run him on a team of just all Boos. He's on Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, and he's even on Kamehameha. Which I guess because he does the Kamehameha. And there's the additional from the Hidden Potential system. At least there's that. And so Majin Buu Saga is probably the team where he's going to be the most useful. Like I've said in the previous videos, I want to do these one-off showcases of them on like a normal event. And then I'm going to go into a harder event, like something like Super Battle Road for like each of the units. Just to see how they perform in some of the harder modes. And Majin Buu Saga Super Battle Road is going to be very good for this guy. Because I'll have to double check the stages, but I think all of the enemies are Majin Buu Saga enemies. So he's going to have his passive active the entire time, which is obviously going to be very, very good. And that ability to get extra super attack and then 50% chance to dodge, coupled with the fact that he has very high stats anyway. So I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing how well he is going to perform in Super Battle Road. So we'll do we finally got Kid Buu. Please let me super attack. Is this going to connect reds or is it just going to screw me? Actually this will do it, right? Because it will connect those blues. Oh, never had to fight so hard to get a super attack for a unit in a showcase. But here we go. So this is his best rotation with the actual full support from the physical Kid Buu. So we're going to end the video here with what should be his highest base attack stat without, of course, fully building up his attack stacking from his super attack. So, of course, the physical Gotenks absorbed Buu gets an additional super. He shouldn't take him out, though. Okay, and then, yeah, 2.2. And I feel like because he hasn't super attacked that much, he definitely has the potential to get higher than that. And then only taking 100 damage from Ultra Instinct Goku is pretty good. So, there we go. Oh yeah, I still do, even though I literally just recorded one of these where I remember to do it at the beginning. Before we peace out, let me show you guys the build. Because he's a unit I didn't really ever use before, I did build him after we knew what his EZA was going to be. So I gave him 9 additional, 14 crit and 3 dodge. Obviously I always give my units 3 dodge. 14 crit, obviously you want him to have a good amount of crit for when he gets those additional supers. And then the fact that he has that attack stack for 6 turns, I wanted him to have a good mix of additionals and crits. Because obviously, as we saw there against UI Goku, if you're not fighting a Majin Buu Saga enemy, you don't get that guaranteed additional. Plus, on the stages where you are getting the guaranteed additional, we know that units that have built-in additionals have a higher chance to trigger their hidden potential additionals. So I wanted to give him a good mix of both of those, and I feel like that is probably, I would say, the best way to build him. But let me know what you did down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.